What is up, everybody? This is Voth, and welcome back to episode 2 of the March of Crimes. Now, in the last episode, I did some preliminary planning, and then I sacked Brigantium, and now I'm heading back to Ebdanians. I also sent a fleet down towards Galatia, but during the intern, as my guys were sitting here in the water, the High King of the Western Roman Empire bought a couple of boats and decided to sail over here and attack me. The balance of power is ridiculously in my favor, so I'm just going to auto-calc this. And I'm also not a big fan of naval battles. I suck at them. So I'd probably just earn more casualties than necessary had I fought it myself. Alright, just lost a couple of cheap units, so not a big deal. I'll see you when the turn starts. Alright, here we are at the beginning of the turn, and it looks like Flavius Smart Gaius Augustus is deceased. And that's what he gets. Alright. One turn closer to taking Brigantium. And I'm going to go ahead and Garrison in Atilla and try to get some of my troops back because they're taking a little bit of a beating. Alright, now I'm up to night battles. But it's not telling me that. Better not have taken night battles out or I will be mad. Night battle. Maybe they just don't feel the need to tell you anymore. Which is whatevs. Also increasing my attack because it's good to be able to attack folks. I can't really build anything. These early turns aren't that exciting. Nobody can be promoted. Still only know these three guys. So, looks like that's the turn. Alright, we got the Cycle of the Ollam Ri, the new story-driven quest line that accompanies the Celts. Centuries of oppression and uncertainty have smothered the spirit of the Celtic people, but their glorious past, preserved in legend, provides the last glimmer of hope to a generation seeking a new beginning. At the ancient heart of the island, the young Ri departs, determined to discover the future in store for his people. He will find knowledge of it or forge it himself. Alright, so I can head to the lake. The black mirror of its surface reflects mankind's every secret. Or I can head to the forest. The primordial trees promise life to the brave and death to the unwary. Well, I think the Ollam Ri guy grew up on the water as a child and has found solace in the gentle lapping of the waves, so he will head to the lake. Moritex gained a rank. I believe that is my son. Go ahead and boost his tax and get one in Wolf, as it's the preliminary for this other stuff. Recruitment for mercenaries, irrelevant, and irrelevant. So he's done. The well is constructed and complete. I don't need to upgrade the well. So I'm going to start with Brigantium, get him in standard stance so that he'll replan a little bit faster. Next turn my city should be done, that will allow me to recruit woodrunners and dogs. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up 2 spears to help round out my screen frontline horse dealing with stuff. The Celts don't really have much cavalry to speak of, so you have to plan accordingly. And now down here for Doratios. He's going to attack Brigantium. Next turn, apparently. Nobody's capable of being promoted yet. Nope, he doesn't have enough level. And I still only know 3 people. So it looks like That is turn. Alright, and we're back for the next turn. My Imperium has gone up to the next tier, noteworthy, and it is accompanied by all the amenities, namely a new governor. I like having plenty of governors as I expand. Now, my Imperium went up because I just finished a technology over here, development Nordic shipbuilding techniques. If you're ever wondering why your Imperium seems to go up at random, it is your technology. Alright, the cycle of Ollam Ri. An old man sits on the bank. If this riddle is solved, he promises to give the Ri a salmon of knowledge. Okay, a magic fish. That's good to know. Because when the destiny of your people hangs in a balance, you should seek out a magical fish, as it is apparently a manifestation of every truth in the universe. Ugh. I was an armed warrior. Now a bold young retainer covers me with gold and silver, the twisted coils of wire. Sometimes men kiss me, sometimes I call close comrades to battle with my voice. A druid. Well, if men are kissing them, I hope the druid is a chick. Rich and powerful, a druid is still ultimately the tool of others. Or a horn. What else is a weapon, a cup, and an instrument? That makes the most sense. Neither. Grab the fish and run. The old man will not follow you. Well, staying true to the march of crimes, I am going to steal the fishy. Alrighty. War declared, the Caledonians versus the Western Roman Empire. This is good for me because in theory the Caledonians will now head south and I can sneak in the back and ninja their settlement. In theory, of course. Construction of the village is complete. That's good. I can recruit new units. Unseasonable conditions. Good summer. And obviously the tech. My next tech I'm going to choose is Militarized Society because of the fact that it has upkeep -10 on melee infantry. I choose this on most factions, but it is particularly useful for the Celts as they are extremely heavy on infantry. Alright, I'm not going to upgrade my well still, because that'd be a little bit premature. I still have one additional sanitation. We'll, however, recruit some units. Oh, these guys can upgrade, or these girls, whatever. Whatever they are. Oh, well, I guess they were dudes, or they got a sex change, I'm unsure. But certainly they're better spears now. And these guys are upgraded. Yeah, I'm going to recruit 2 units of dogs because I think dogs are really great early game, and a unit of Celtic woodrunners. I believe I'll go through at least one more turn of recruiting before I push into the Eildon area, because I want to make sure that they have plenty of troops. Alright, the Horns of Cernunios. I keep making it Spanish. I don't know how to pronounce it, honestly. Are going to attack Brigantium. Alrighty. I have one unit of boat dudes and the typical retinue that you'll find in any city. It's 2 swords, the scout equites, and a spear guide generally. Alright, here we go. Alright. I have chosen to start deployment on dry, as if, in case I need to, I will set things on fire. They have a fleet, and I would prefer it if the fleet came through the town because that would buy me a little bit more time. I am going to set my spears up, as I know they have scout equites just outside of the fire line of this tower. Going to back them up with the rest of the army. I don't have a whole lot of specifications on how I'm setting them up right now. I'm just kind of getting them out there because I need to see how their army's going to unfold. Alrighty. Now I'm going to just speed it up a little bit and see if they choose to come out and face me, as this guy appears to want to do. If they do that, it's going to save me a lot of casualties from the tower right there. Yep. Ooh, let me slow that back down. Going to switch these guys to fire. and start getting some spears thrown into these guys, or javelins, because they're really weak to javelins. Alright, these guys start shooting out here. Whoop, no, you're melee guys. Gonna swing them around very erratically, apparently. I'm gonna switch these guys over to melee and try to finish off this guy as my High King retreats back behind the line. I don't want him to take too much damage too early. Going to shoot their swords. It appears that they might be falling back. These guys are heavy melee infantry. Might be better to switch over to heavy shot. I know they did buff it in patch 2. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a try. My horses are going to go back to shooting mode. These guys are done swinging around. They're within the range of the tower now, but they're going to tear these guys up as they shoot them in their flanks. I'm going to pull out my swords and prepare to set up a pincer attack as they push into my screen right here. Oh, I think I forgot to upgrade these spear guys. Did I? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to switch these guys back to melee mode and try to get a shocking rear charge on them. Setting up my sword guys. Don't need to stay in the charge very long as I need to make room for my incoming swords anyways. These guys are already breaking. These guys should start shattering really soon. Let's try to just finish them off. Gonna put these guys on whistling shot. Let's see if we can't just get the rest of these guys rid of. I want these guys to stop shooting so that I don't induce friendly fire unnecessarily. What are you guys doing? Seriously. Alright, that's it. Battle, just waiting on their last guy to come out, which here he comes. My screen is pretty much toast. I'm going to pull them back. I don't want them to die unnecessarily. Let's put you guys right in here. What are these guys heavy? Roman light marines. Nope, they're light. Going back to fire. Does my other horsey die? There it is. Let's pull you back over here. Back here. Alright, you guys are going to switch into skirmish mode. And just see if I can hurt these guys pretty bad before they get close. And I'm going to set up a little mini hammer and anvil here. Who are you guys attacking? Seriously. You guys just pull back. They're going to be paying too much attention to these skirmishers. They're just going to get wrecked before they even kill anybody. Yeah, light infantry have no chance against javelins. Yep, there they go. That didn't take long. That should be battle. Yep, there we go. Victory. Very minor casualties. I'm going to go ahead and end this before these guys take unnecessary fire from the tower. And that's game. Decisive victory. Okay. Success with a decisive victory. Let me see. This is a port city. I'm trying to decide if looting and occupying is worth it. I do need the credit for looting and occupying, so I'm going to go ahead and do it, even though theoretically it's not going to be worth it. Okay, it was worth it. Cattle herd. Now I could just dismantle that instead of paying to repair it, and I will have made money and be getting that thing out of the way in the process. Just repair these, get ready for next turn. My sanitation is poor here, And that's induced by the thing that I'm breaking down, so that'll be fixed next turn. Excellent. Let me upgrade these female, or whatever they are, these people before I forget about it. Wish I had done that before the battle.
Ready for orders.
Influence, I'm not really concerned with. Let's see. Cunning, he's going to take forever to get to the proper cunning. I think we're just going to build him up in a standard format. Do I need additional integrity? I think I'm fine. Yep, we're just going to go with the standard format. Public order, local province, that's certainly going to be useful here. Mercenaries, I might recruit mercenaries. Why not? We'll just give him all the things. Everything's being built. We have addressed all our units. Our 2 places have been addressed properly. And, oh, we know a new guy. A new team, excellent. The, who are these? The Marians.
Speak, my friend, and burden yourself
Trade agreement?
with diplomacy.
Nice, they're going to accept a trade agreement right off the bat. That's excellent for me because it opens up more area to be visible, and in theory, I might be able to see more factions and trade with them as well. They do not want military access, so I'll take that back. Non-aggression pact, they're interested in this. Okay, it's helping me build up some rapport with them. Still not interested in military access, however. They're at war with, no, these are trade, with the Gatullians. Let me see if I can get them to join the war against the Romans, as they do hate them. They'll do so. Nice, okay. So now I have even more rapport with them. Let me check one more time there. And now I can do military access. Well, no, almost. They rejected it. What is my treasury is 3,000. If they take this nominal offering, I'll go ahead and do it. They didn't, so I'll just check back next turn. As I attack the Western Roman Empire, it's going to cause these guys to like me more, and then I will be able to get that military access, which is the stepping stone to military alliance, so on and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and end this non-aggression pact with the treaties. Do you want to end this? Okay, never mind. I have to wait 5 more turns. I'll get you later, Dead Mouse. And with that, they didn't reveal any new factions to me, so that is going to be turn. Right after I assign a governor. You stalwart defender, son, steadfast defender, leader, authority +1. Okay, all right. The leader, authority +1. I'm going to go with this guy because authority, as you get it higher, will help boost public order, so it will make him a better governor. Even though he doesn't in any way augment income, he will give me better authority. Better public order. And that's a good thing in the long run. I'm going to switch over to the Growth Edict, and now that is turn. And we're back with the next cycle of the Ollam Ri. Savoring his stolen magical salmon of infinite knowledge, the Ri wanders further down the bank. There he catches sight of a mysterious young woman tending her horses. The Ri is of 2 minds. On one hand, she might be a Kelpie, tending her malicious offspring. On the other, she might be a friendly young farmer. Seize the horse. Kelpie offspring are said to make great rides. Or approach her, she may have much to teach the Ri. Well, what kind of things are a hot young farmer's daughter going to teach the Ri? Well, I think, I could stick with the March of Crimes and steal the horse, but I believe the Ollam Ri is going to say that one should not hate the player and instead the game, and he is going to approach her. Right, we have a population surplus in Caldonia at Hibernea, so let's address that. Thanks to the well we built, it is expanding a little quicker. My, whatever that's called, public order is going up. My options are the raiding thing, which I'm not going to build yet, the communal grounds, I could start working towards the chieftain's hold so that I can get champions and Fianna and Celtic berserkers. I remember looking at the Fianna in the custom battle, and they looked pretty darn powerful. King's Warband. King's Warband. Okay, they get a lot of pretty sweet units out of the town communal ground. My food is at 106. I am not hurting for food at all, so I'm not going to worry about fields. And I don't have cavalry. More mare. Oh, my one unit of cavalry. I'll come back to that. Artisans, Celtic Axe Band, Celtic Onagers, Celtic Band, crossbows come from the tier 3 carpentry. That's good to know. And then we have town waterworks, town religion. I'm usually pretty terrible about focusing on religion. I think I'll wait till I capture the walled city to worry about this, because I believe you could get the whatever the lady is from the tier 2 building. Does these even enable it? No, doesn't look like these give me the... Nope, there it is, the priestess enables recruitment of priest. Huh. I'm liking that communal ground. I'm going to do the communal ground for now. As I capture these other two, I'll be able to look into the other options. The communal ground is going to further help me with my public order, especially when this guy starts getting out of here. I'm going to pick up one more unit of dogs and 2 more units of swords. Next turn, I will be ready to head out. If I get over there and it's defended, I will just pick up some mercenaries. Let me come down here since I'm dealing with armies anyways. And can these guys recruit? Nope. For some reason, oh yeah, because I don't own any of the proper buildings. I could go hit Sturka, whatever it's called. And then finish demolishing this. Do I have the money to convert? Nope, just short. Don't have the fishing jetty stuff necessary. I'm not going to spend money on mercenaries because my treasury is running low now. My income is low. The year's 396 AD, so I also have to start thinking about those terrible boats soon. I could certainly take Ostruka. Let me just start heading that way. See what they have. Alright, I've already done this battle just last turn. I mean, it would be pretty boring to watch it again, so I'm going to simply auto-calc it, Zerg style, lost one crappy spearman, easily replaceable, and I'm going to sack and loot. That'll be my 3rd one. That will be achieved. Local industry, going to demolish, repair this thing. Can level this guy up. Looting, and then bandit raiding income. That'll be cool. I'll try out some raiding with this guy after I finish up his provinces. Maybe this is where I'll build the raiding building to test it out. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the growth because growth is very important early on, and as I said before, epic camp comes afterwards. I think that's all for this province. Demolition complete of the cattle herd. I'm well aware. Unseasonal conditions, unimportant. Resettlement edict. Settlement occupy, just a whole bunch of unimportant things. This is all done. This is all done. Let me check if any family members can be promoted. Why can you not be promoted? How about you? Yeah, there you go. I'm going to promote him because it takes, as you can see, 20 influence. That'll keep his influence in check. If you, continually assign people to these, it keeps their influence from getting too out of control, and that way you don't have to worry about your dominion dropping too low as these guys increase. This guy needs to level up so I can assign him something. Otherwise he'll get all mad that somebody else has a position, a subordinate. They don't like that. Alrighty. Now I have attacked the Western Roman Empire again. So let's talk to the Morians, see if they want military access. Still rejecting. Gonna try once again to give them a small amount of money. Still rejected. Gonna give him another turn or two to mull it over. And that is turn. Next turn, rebellion is imminent as I have been looting and sacking and the people in Galatia are unhappy with me. Obstruction. Alright, this guy received an obstruction. I have two options. Technically three, but forget it is terrible. If you use forget it, you lose control, which I have plenty of control at 60, so that's negligible, but it will have a chance of causing this guy to lose 1 loyalty, which is in the long run terrible, and he only has 4 to start with, so it's not a good idea. Now I could do political favors, which will cost this guy 10 influence, and he'll get the office. Or I could decree it, and it'll cost myself 15 influence, and this has the hidden bonus of this guy gaining 1 loyalty on the next turn, and considering he's at 4 loyalty, I am going to decree it. Ollam, Ri of Bounty. Okay, this is the guy I got. The Ri has discovered the future of the Celtic people. They will thrive. Those he aided on his travels showed him how to turn his compassion on the earth, coaxing forth an unsurpassed bounty. Never again shall his people want for anything. They will thrive and grow like the crops he tends until the Romans wither in their shadow. Alright, I got a new guy. Let me check him out. The Ollam Ri. Right, his stats aren't phenomenal. He does have this Ollam Ri's touch. Plus 5 growth, plus 15 food in the governed province, and wealth plus 20% from agricultural and animal husbandry buildings. That is pretty good. He's going to make a fantastic governor. So, let me check out Galatia, see if that guy's an upgrade for Galatia real quick. Okay, they have gold. Gold isn't really going to in any way affect anything. It's just raw income basically. So I didn't mean to hit that. I need to hit this. Checking fertility. As you can see, Galatia has fantastic fertility, so the Ollam Ri would probably be very good in Galatia. So this dude unfortunately gets the boot, and the Ollam Ri takes his position. Ollam Ri of Bounty, yep. I like it, very good. Can this guy be assigned something yet? Still no. You see this guy's influence has gone down to 23 now. So it helps my Dominion stay positive. My Dominion basically went up about one of these little notches. Alright, so my treasury is 3,335 and I'm at negative 190 income. All I have to do to fix that is to build a couple of things. This is going to be my food place apparently, especially since the Ollam Ri is here. So I'm just going to build a couple of farmsteads. These are going to increase my income and cover this gap, especially once I begin upgrading them, no problem. 1,500 gold is plenty to cover anything I'm doing until then. Public order issues, they're going to rebel. That's certainly going to be a pain. I don't want to lose this place. So I'm just going to recruit another guy. Penaios, whatever his name is. He is one of my statesmen who are active, so he's not going to cost me anything to make into a general. Oh crap, I should have made him the fleet. Well, hindsight is always 20/20. But that's just going to help him make Brigantium not an easy target, basically. God, I'm so annoyed I didn't make that a fleet. Well, now it's winter, and I'm not partial to traveling at winter because I should. Yeah, if you see the little skull on the cursor, means that I will take whatever that crap is called. It sucks to have. Just going to go ahead and pick up 3 more units next turn. I'm going to be having a pretty full stack. Actually, screw that. Just going to get some dogs because I don't want to go too negative on the income. This guy's upkeep is 122. We're just gonna have to see how things unfold. Alright, the Marians are now friendly with me because of my attacks on the Romans. This should lead easily to military access, but no, these guys are jerks. Military alliance, no. And defensive alliance, low. We'll talk again later. Opportunistic, rebellious, unreliable. They don't really have anything that insinuates they should be such jerks, so we'll just do a little bit more to the Romans and then we'll talk with them again. What were you telling me? Do I need to put an edict? Oh yeah, because I put on a new guy. That's right. And that is turn.